Hello and welcome to the Saturday morning live stream where we talk about all things tech, and we do a lot of we're just a lot of chatting here with the community. So if you're new, welcome. To all the returning viewers, I appreciate you guys coming back. And channel members, thank you very much for your support. I do a member stream before this one. Now this stream, it's going to be a short stream for one. Because I have to take my daughter to dance. And then I don't really have a topic to talk about today, so it's just going to be an open Q&A. Bring your tech stuff and let's talk. Let's dive into the chat. Starting off with channel for fans. Hey there, Craig. Just wanted to give you a quick update today. It was crazy. I went to the arcade in Tinmouth in North Shields. Then I went for a Sunday roast. There was lots of stuff. There was roast potatoes, Yorkshire pudding, beef, and pork. There was everything. It was all-you-can-eat buffet. Then we went for a walk along the seacoast. Sorry, this was a bit long, but I was just wanting to tell you that today was absolutely crazy. That sounds absolutely crazy. I think you did more today than I'm going to do in the next month. So I'm glad you had a good day. David, thank you for being here. And hello to Andrea. Hi, Craig, again. Have you seen the Nintendo have announced the new Switch? Yes, I did see that. I watched the video on it, and it looks like it is. It looks like a nice update to it. The screen is seeing an update. Here we go. Let's everyone. Let's see. Reject all non-essential. I don't want to play this trailer. Is that the only way to see it? Let me get out of this for a second. Let's just see if I can pause it somewhere. I don't want to get some kind of copyright strike. So this is, just to show you guys, this is the original one. It all gets bigger, amazing, and magnetic Joy-Cons this time around. So you don't have to slide them in, which is nice. I never liked that little slide-in thing. So they pop into place this time. I'm trying to get to a full image. Sorry about that. And let's get to, oh yeah, of course, they did a little snap thing. There it is, the Switch 2. Can we pause it without this in the way? Yes. So that's the Nintendo Switch 2. I don't know how much bigger they went with the screen size on this, but it looks like it's a nice step up. The Joy-Cons look like they were 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch taller. So on both, that's going to translate to some more height there. And it looks like it widened out some more. I thought I saw, oh, wrong one. I thought I saw an April or May release for that. Best Buy already has their, you can get notified. And if you want one of these things, you better move quick, because these are going to go quick. Best Buy, if this is announced the day before, if you're on Best Buy right away, you might have a better shot. But yeah, it's a tough one to get these when they first come out. But you know what? There are Twitter accounts out there. I followed one for the that was giving updates on the Xboxes and PlayStations when they came out, when everyone was price gouging. And I was able to get the Series S from Microsoft and the Xbox from Microsoft, the X, at regular prices when they were gouging, all because of this Twitter account that said they were in stock. So went right online, ordered one, and got one. So a little tip there: if you do want a console, there are Twitter accounts. And what this account was doing was using the same bots, the same little bots that people are using to snag these things. He's using that to help the community to get one. So super cool. So if you guys are looking for any of those, go look around. You'll find a Twitter account. We'll help you get your hands on one. Okay. Okay. This, it didn't include everything in this one. Okay. Sorry. I'll go back here, make sure I'm caught up. And William, good afternoon. Thank you for being here. And Alan, good afternoon. I really want Switch 2. Yeah, that's it's one of those, dive on that. as soon as it comes out. Rhett, Jack's Diner. Good morning, all. Red here from foggy Sacramento, but finally dissipating. Yeah. So, David, let me bring this up before we talk about it. And I did see this article. Let me find a good. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so in the UK, there was, actually, I'll bring up David, Cybertruck news. Someone has been arrested and charged for importing one into the UK and driving it on the road. You can only use them on private land here, do not pass UK standards, so are illegal. Yes, I'm wondering, is this police stop the driver? So this is the one. That's a Cybertruck. Hey, they went for it. It's a cyber beast. They went for the rap. Hey, kudos to them going for it and trying it out. But yeah, I wonder what kind of punishment this person's going to get. Said the vehicle, which was registered and insured abroad, was confiscated, and then they had reported the driver, who is a UK resident. It's not road legal in the UK and does not hold a certificate of conformity. The Cybertruck, okay. I want to know what happens to this guy. GMP said the car that was seized had been referred to Operation Wolverine. Wolverine? What? Wolverine? Oh, I'm an idiot. Wolverine, which was established in 2007 to target drivers without insurance. Man, that's a pretty awesome name for a task force there. Operation Wolverine. Just to go get people with no car insurance. Oh my God, that is actually so ridiculous. What are we going to call this operation? Operation No Insurance. Wolverine. Okay, guys, sorry. Entertaining myself more than you. Channel. Okay, I got yours. Oren? Di? DI? Let me see. I want to open up my other chat, make sure they got everything. Okay. Yeah, see, I got my chat, 2 different chats, and they're showing things in different order, so my apologies. Yeah, and Bill is so much help, the official timekeeper of the channel. Bill always give me a heads up, so thank you. And good afternoon, everyone. Devon, good morning. And channel for fans. I'm playing the game where I'm getting chased by cops. Tell me that game isn't played in a real car. John, good morning from Texas. Next week, snow Texas. Hey, well, hopefully not too crazy. I know you guys had like that crazy freeze year. Nick, good morning. And Larry, a channel member, good morning again. And Larry Thomas, happy Saturday, Craig. Surgery went well. I had the cataract surgery and the Omni procedure on my right eye. I'm blind in my left eye, still can't see too well, but I see a lot of bright colors. And did it, that one, sorry, what? I hate when it does that. What? Click on the chat. Okay. So better than I did before right now. Yeah. So is the vision going to get better in the left eye? I'm glad it went well. So congratulations on that. I know someone who did it and it was like their whole life, all they knew was glasses. And it's like, finally. But yeah, get yourself some good glasses, UV protection. Polarized. Go for the polarized to get that UV protection. Protect your eyes, folks. I can't drive around on bright days without glasses anymore. But yeah, congratulations on that. Brian, good morning. Greetings from Arizona. Hoping everyone's having a great day. Thank you, Brian. And thank you everybody who joins in the chat. Just sends out the positivity. John, how are the fires? They are, I think, 45% contained in the Palisades. And I know that sounds like, oh my God, it's still burning, which it is still burning. But containment is these firefighters like walking the whole perimeter of the thing and scratching out vegetation and digging out vegetation and running hose line up those paths. I mean, that's one thing. I got a whole new respect for what a majority of what these firefighters are doing. But this whole other group that is not glamorized, I think, as a firefighter. Like I said to my daughter, I'm like, it's not all holding hose and spraying it at fires. There's a lot of guys that are just huffing it up hills with backpacks and gear, and they're just digging dirt. They get down to bare dirt to have a break there. And it's like, man, that's insane. And dragging hose up those hills to put out spot fires. Those guys, man, that is some hard work. I can't imagine it. And in their full gear. If I was in sweats, that would still, or sweats. If I was in shorts, it would be suck to do. So kudos to those folks. So if you do see those numbers that say containment, it doesn't mean it's just still plowing through. It's still dangerous, but it just means they haven't gone the whole perimeter and made sure. And with 22,000 acres of wildfire, there's a lot of perimeter. So very sad, and my heart goes out to anybody that went through that. That's the most scared I've ever been in LA. For 10 days, it was a question of whether winds or fires were going to get your neighborhood, which is crazy. So yeah, that was horrible. I feel very fortunate. Even to the point where we're at, like all the fire, bad air, like there's warnings about smoke and air, but somehow where these Santa Monica mountains are, when they show on the news the map of airflow, it literally splits around our like city and then keeps going out towards the ocean. So we've seen no ash, no smoke. It's been beautiful days, but man, I feel very fortunate. And in 2018, we had to be evacuated and 3 houses burned down around us just from wild embers that just traveled a mile and burned that house down. Where one of our neighbor's friends was, the fire had made it up to, over the hill heading towards their house. So we went through it before, or I did. My wife was out of town and I was evacuated, had to take 2 kids. I think they were like 3 and 5. 3 and 5. And then it was 2 dogs, 2 cats, and supplies. So yeah, wildfires suck, man. That's some crazy stuff. A whole new respect. Man, it's really insane. And I feel for all the people, the insurance people, that are just going to try to take advantage of them. You know what? I see a lot of these law commercials now, like on some of the shows I watch during the day, because apparently if you're home, you're ready to sue someone if you're work from home during the day. But anyways, I can't blame some of these people. Go for the biggest law firm you can. If the insurance companies mess with you, man, go for one of those names that is nationwide, because you know they got them down on the books. They're like Morgan and Morgan. They're like, oh, crap, I'm gonna have to cut them this check. But man, I hope they just. Yeah, the insurance companies, that's what I worry about. Mark, hello, I'm back again. Your recommendation was great, by the way. Remember, love watching Shrinking. Oh, good. I'm glad. That's what I appreciate it. I love hearing from you guys if a recommendation works out well. But yeah, I'm glad that worked out. Shrinking is an awesome show. And Harrison Ford, I mean, God, the guy he's brilliant. He's so great. You know, and I love his attitude. He's like, I would act for free. It's like, you got to pay me to do all this press stuff. This is the part I don't like. So, and thank you, Larry, for hit that like button. John, how do you like the new Aqara display? I haven't used it yet. I'm curious to see how it will work. Yeah, I'm really curious to see, because my concern is that it'll be too much of a proprietary device, that you're not going, like, I want to trigger HomeKit scenes. I want to trigger shortcuts, and I don't know how they're going to do that, because they haven't done it. Well, yeah. Well, I don't know how they're going to do that, because you can use, yeah, it's going to have to become available, kind of like their smart buttons. So yeah, it really depends on the integration of it. I see how they go. I like the concept, especially for the non-smart home folks. I could see, I could see right where I could put it with the double switch. Yeah, where my family can go. And if there's stuff we use regularly, that could be awesome. It's like all lights, overhead, boom, boom, boom. So yeah, that would be great. I hope it works well. Hey, Craig, what are your thoughts on the new Aqara camera revealed at CES? Well, the G5 camera, the thoughts on it, it does a lot for the camera. There's no battery powered version. So they did show a picture at IFA in Barcelona, was it? Berlin? I don't remember, this year. And the picture said wired and battery. But with the way the camera is now, it has a thread border router in it. It has a Matter controller. It is a Zigbee hub, so you can pair other devices directly to it, a spotlight, and a high resolution. So the downside of it is it's not battery powered. That you can get it in a Wi-Fi model, which is going to need to be powered up, or you can get PoE, which is power over Ethernet. So if you have an Ethernet switch, you can you got to make sure you have a switch that provides power over Ethernet. And if you do, you plug it into there, which might be a better solution for folks. It may be something to look into when that camera comes out, because you can get Ethernet cables. You could get Ethernet cables, 100-foot cable, but power cable, it might be a little more troublesome to find. I don't know. So it depends. Alan, I'm already on the list for Best Buy. The price isn't known yet, as far as I know. Doesn't matter. No, the bad thing about the Nintendo Switch, the thing I don't like, is one of the prices I saw was $500, and that's what it costs for far more powerful devices, and so it seems a little high at $500. I can understand they were $299, I believe, and then $199 for the Lite. I think they $349 for the OLED. I think the right move for them to do, which I don't know if they'll do it, often they take a loss on consoles to make it up in the games, and the service you have to play online. But they should do $349. They should do like an Apple move, and just you replace it. It's like you buy one today, you're now just getting more for that money, as opposed to that, like, do I really want to pay $450 for this new one? So I really hope they keep it at the same price as the OLED version, which was $349. And even prices of OLED screens are coming down. Let's see. Gene, hey, good seeing you here, Gene. Good morning from Mississippi, the deep frozen snow south. See, I never picture snow from Mississippi. I don't know why. I just never pictured it. Maybe I just think about the Mississippi River. So thank you. It's good to see you here, Gene. Jacob and Crumble Crew, welcome. Hello, what do you think are 5 tips I should do with my new Echo Pop? One is I did make a video. I can't look it up right now. It's how to stop Lady A from being annoying. It shows you how to write a routine that will tell the Echo to be quiet. Will tell it to stop saying by the ways. Because what it'll do is you'll go, what's the weather for the next week? And it gives you the weather, and then it's, by the way, did you know I can tell you a funny joke? Let's see, there's that. Other tips, drop in. Take advantage of drop in if you have other Echoes. And folks, please add some tips that you like into the comments if you can. Let's see, Echo tips. I'm trying to think of stuff with the Pop that are things to keep in mind. Set up profiles, voice profiles in the app so it recognizes your voice and it can access your information. Also consider going in, if you use some other streaming service, go into the settings for music and pick which service you use. Like if you make any request on mine, it goes to Apple Music. Let's see. You hook it up as a chime for your doorbell. You can, I'm like trying to think of what, because I'm not using as much. Timers, you can label them as, set a pasta timer. I don't know. Let me know some more, folks. I'm on the spot. I'm panicking. I do have my video, though. I didn't do this year. The previous year is 10 everyday uses for it, and that breaks down more individual stuff. You can listen to Audible books on it. You can ask the assistant to Lady A to speak softer or louder. You can go up and whisper to it, and you will get a whisper response back. Different things like that. Hopefully that helps. I think that was over 5. I think if I go for quantity over quality, it might work. So, too damn much. Morning. Should I go Sonos Beam and sub for my living room or 2 HomePods? I'm very Apple heavy, but I want good audio. Blake, who helps with some of these videos, he is a Sonos person. And Sonos, I've heard their app and stuff, like they've run into issues with their app that I think they backtracked on and changed some things, but they're the best for the Apple integration, and they seem to be the best for the audio side of things to fill a room better. I mean, that Sonos with a separate sub, like I have a 5-channel surround sound with one little speaker in the center, little speaker, and then a sub. That sounds great. I put 2 HomePods in there and it doesn't sound full. It sounds good, but that low end is just missing. Like HomePods, I have 2 in here. Love them, sound great. I have 2 in my garage. We converted into a little hangout family room space, but I have a full surround sound in my living room, and I've had these speakers like literally for 15 years. So I feel like Sonos is going to that low end. You're just going to get better low end out of it. I just don't know if it's going to give you the same kind of simulated surround sound. I don't know the Sonos Beam. Well, let's see. Sonos Beam. But I do like how it all integrates into Apple. Yeah, with Dolby, I mean, the Beam Gen 2 has Dolby Atmos. I mean, and no sub with that. I'm wondering, do you have to buy the sub separately? Because you start getting into similar pricing, it looks like, if you do have to buy the sub with the Beam. So pricing wise, you know what? I feel like the approach I would take, I don't know. This is one of those ones that you're spending $600, so you gotta like the sound, and it's one of those that you kind of don't know what they sound like until you hear it. And when it comes to audio, it's one of the categories that I don't feel bad returning something audio related if it doesn't deliver. I mean, depending on your space, those HomePods might be great. They get plenty loud enough. They sound great for music in my 20 by 25 foot garage. I don't go out there and think it sounds bad to the living room, but real speakers are still good. If you can do a full surround sound, I always recommend that. I don't know if Sonos, though, gives you an option to expand on this, because that would be cool if you could expand and put, satellite speakers on it. Is this the one? No. Okay, never mind. I won't go down that path. I have a little bit of time left here. The vehicle will be crushed. Oh my God, yeah, that would suck. Driving such a brick is punishment in itself. Hey, Lars, that's what I'll see when I drop my daughters off at school. I'm like, do you guys want me to get one yet? And they're like, no, it'd be so embarrassing to be dropped off in a Cybertruck. No. And I'm like, I don't want one. Did not actually read that anywhere about crushing the car. Yeah, I do feel like I like the Cybertrucks better wrapped than I do with the stainless, seeing how the stainless gets all fingerprinted. And Lewis, good morning, Craig. What is the best smart plug to use because my old one stopped working? The ones I am currently using, see the ones I'm currently using, because I have other Aqara stuff, and I bought these ones too. What is it? Plug. See, yeah, last time I purchased one of these was in April, and that was because another plug was ticking me off. But they're down to 27, which is far more than any of the other ones. But what's nice about these is Zigbee to the Aqara hub, but you do have to have a Aqara hub. Like, I've never had these fall offline. The other one that I'm using, and I use these TP Link. I'll just put HomeKit. Okay, I like the. I'll leave it alone. Oh, not that. TP Link smart plugs. They're affordable. You could get them so they work with all the assistants, or you could get them that don't. Like this Casa smart plug does not work with everything. You got to pay attention because they do have a couple different variations, which really is annoying. But here's a 4-pack. And the thing I like about this is it works with all the assistants. And one of the things I also like about this is that it does not have matter to connect. It feels like it's just easier just at times to not have matter in the mix. You know, having HomeKit support at $10 a plug, that's a great deal. You know, so, but they are Wi-Fi. So yeah, I use these, and the other one I like this one. I have these outside, and you could use them inside and have two different. You see, and I like this again because it's HomeKit, no matter, blah blah blah, works with all the assistants. But you get two different plugs here, and you have a button to control them each individually. So the TP Link ones are the ones I'm using, and the Aqara ones. I'll drop a link to these in the chat. That way I could get a little piece of this action. Yeah, if you guys decide to buy any. This is an affiliate link. If you click on it, anything you buy within 24 hours, a couple of percentage points go back to the channel and no additional cost to you. Want to make sure the full disclaimer's out there. That way, if you don't want to support the channel and decide to buy these, you can always search it up and Google it yourself. Boom. So that is, we got that there. And yeah, the Aqara ones, they're expensive, but I like the reliability of them. So I'll throw it in there in case anyone's interested. But yeah, I've purchased two of these. And there's a 15% sale if you do decide to get them. But Zigbee hubs, I mean, my most reliable devices require a hub. Oh, that's the wrong button, but hey, okay, we'll go there. Why didn't it copy? Okay, sorry. I'm trying to. No. I keep hitting a button. Why? It's not copying for me. Okay, I'll try. There we go. Okay, so there's a couple of options for plugs. And, I have to wrap it up and have to get myself moving. Okay, so David, any tips on putting lighting on the back of a TV? I have two different videos on it. I have the one where I use the loop technique, and then was that a member only video for the other one? I think, let's see, LED. Let's see, yeah, that one's the loop. trying to see. I did a more recent one. Visibility. No. How do I change? I'm trying to find, I don't know where it's at, but I thought I did a member video on putting LEDs on the back of the LG OLED TV. Let's see. I don't. Yeah. Sorry. Let me see. Oh, I think I might be able to find it. I'm trying to see if there was a quick search. I thought I did one. Maybe I didn't. Okay. I'll see if I could find the other video and put it on Discord. Let's see. Behind the scenes of... Oh, okay. Yep. I'll see if I could find it. I thought I did a second one on it. But the way that I... oh, okay. There we go. Don't know what I did there. The way that I do them, and I calculate in enough... you could either, depending on your strips, you could either do like a little loop, or a little 90-degree loop in the corner. And the video I have that shows that, let's LED strip. This is, just this video.
Hey guys, it's Craig.
This video
LED
here
backlighting behind the TV is a
shows how
great
to
smart
do
home
them
project
using the
that
loop
not only
technique,
looks good, but is
recommended
also
by
good
LifeX, and it works well because they have thicker LED strips. So instead of trying to do that little corner band, the thing is I would calculate like an extra 4 to 6 inches because of the loop, depending on the size of the loop. But I will share this video, see if this helps. And then just keeping an eye on the clock. And this time I put it in there. So there it is in the chat. And where are we at? Cool. Okay, let me find where I'm at in the chat. Because I do have to pick up my pace a little. Sunglasses are your friend. Oh yeah, because Bill got his eyes done. Of that outdoor plug, it works well so far. Okay, recommendations in there for some plugs. Good. We have dual Craigs. So let's see. You did a video. I recall watching it. Craig beside himself. Craig says hello to my little friend. I like it. Question, any way to get the router mask to tell it to put a device on the other router? I think it, God, I don't remember. I want to say that in a router, I thought it was possible to do it within the router settings. So it's something to look within your router settings. But I also, like, it's not something common I've seen within routers. God, I don't know if you're going to be able to do that. Because the whole idea with mesh is that movement between devices. So you're kind of countering what it's meant to do. And I could see why you would want to do it, especially with certain devices that aren't moving anywhere. I did have to restart one of my mesh routers because it seemed like as soon as I came out of my office, left this one, got towards that one, I would lose internet, and then I would go upstairs, it would move over to the next one, and it would be fine. Let's see. Gordon, glad to see Newsom didn't burn down your house. Me too. I'm curious to see how this is going to affect California voting. Yeah, so it's going to be interesting. It's going to be a crazy place to be for a while. I did. My neighbor is adding on to their house right now. And my wife and I were like, man, maybe we should do that. And after this happened, it's like, oh no, everybody's rate is going up. Anybody good in construction is going to be busy for years in Southern California trying to rebuild. I'm like, that's wow. I just saw a huge price hike on everything happening. So, yeah, those in construction, man, it's going to be a great time. So practice your craft, get better at it, because it's the time. Cash in on it. So I'm going to get out of here. Got to take my daughter to dance. I want to thank you guys for being here. And if you made it this far into the stream, thank you. Thank you. And I will be back next week. I don't know if my wife will be running off somewhere, so maybe it'll be a short stream again. We'll see. But again, thank you guys for being here. We'll be back next Saturday talking about all different things tech. I might even come prepared with a topic or two, so we kind of funnel it certain directions. But that also seems kind of boring to keep this thing under control. Bill, maybe California voters will wake up now. One would hope. Anyways, on that note, thank you, Barrett. Thank you for being here. Sneaking in, Barrett. Love it. And thank you guys all for being here. Have a great rest of your weekend. And if you have Monday off, enjoy the day off because, yeah, it's a 3-day weekend for a lot of folks. Yeah, so enjoy it. Take care. Bye.